Brad Galli in the 7 Suburban Ford Sports Cave right now.
Yeah, he's got a preview of what's coming up today at 11. Hey there, Brad. How's it going up there?
Anne-Marie, Nima, good morning to you. You guys look good down there, too.
Oh, thank you.
With me in the cave this morning, Tony Paul from the Detroit News, and Jeff Rieger. You hear his voice on 97.1 The Ticket, making his 7 Sports Cave debut today. Tony, you wrote earlier this week, inconsistency is the name of the game with the Tigers. David Price goes today. What's next for this team?
Well, they need to start stringing off some wins, and they need to do it soon because if you look at the calendar, July 31st trade deadline is not that far away. They've got probably 2-3 weeks to figure out and win some games to figure out if they're going to be buyers or sellers at the deadline.
Inconsistency, Jeff. We've seen it up and down all year. Ian Kinsler says they're playing like a 500 team and then says we're not a 500 team. What's their identity?
Well, no question about it. They are a 500 team right now. The crazy thing is, like Tony said, they kill against the Central. Right. Unfortunately for them, in 2 months, they only have one Central opponent, the Minnesota Twins, right before the break. So they have to start beating teams that are not in the AL Central, which has been really tough for them.
We have a little bit of breaking news to share with you. Justin Verlander is penciled to schedule his start on Tuesday. Brad Ausmus just revealing to reporters out there. Justin Verlander, what version of him can we expect going forward?
Well, it's got to be a good one, obviously. I think he's the guy that we saw the last 2 starts. And you know what? I did not like the excuses and, you know, the whole, well, it's not really in the stat line when you allow 6 runs. He's got to be better than his last 2 starts, and he probably should not throw 117 pitches his last outing.
Right. Maybe that leads to a bad back. Yeah.
That could happen. Stanley Johnson, Pistons first-round draft pick. We're going to get into that a lot today. Did you like the pick, Tony? Justice Winslow was sitting right there.
Yeah, I mean, I know a lot of people like Justice Winslow. I know you did. But I just, you know, I'm surprised by all the fury over it, given that Stan Van Gundy has this big, long track record, and you think he'd get the benefit of the doubt for at least a couple of years.
You're surprised that sports fans have fury? Where have you been?
I know, that's
Come
true.
on.
Oh, I don't read the message boards. So.
Well, you should. You learn good stuff.
I don't know if you should. They're dangerous out there. But we want to hear from you today. Use the hashtag 7SportsCave on Twitter. Jeff, Tony, and I are here to take your opinions. And Greg Kelser is also joining us in studio to break down the Pistons draft pick and talk about his camps. Anne-Marie, Nima, back to you guys.
All right, sounds good. Thanks, guys.